Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Vapid Ratel in Grand Theft Auto Online. This thing is brand new as part of the update today. Let's go ahead and hop into this thing and see what we can do. It's a pretty interesting looking vehicle, I gotta say. Definitely some off-road sort of trophy truck vibes with this thing for sure. Starting off with the armor upgrade, we're going to go all the way up on that. The brakes got to go all the way up on those as well. For the chassis, we can go for some aluminum panels or chrome panels. I think I want to leave it black because neither of those look really good, except honestly the aluminum's okay. You know what, let's go aluminum. Let's go aluminum today, why not? EMS upgrade level 4, let's go for that. For the exhaust, we can go for some wrapped pipes here, which is right there. We can go for a single blast pipe, which is out the back. We got the dual blast pipes, the side exhausts, or the dual stack exhausts. The stacks are definitely sort of more my thing, but I feel like the dual blast pipes, let's go for that. I feel like those look pretty good. They kind of fit with it and everything. Xenon for the lights for sure. Neon kit, let's go ahead and add one on because why not? Might need to see the ground a little bit with this thing. We got the black the delivery. We got the basic sponsors, the Sprunk Extreme, the Chapal Racing, the Douche Gold, the Vapid Motorsports, Atomic Motorsports, Jackal Racing, the Fukaru Racing as well, the Atomic Firecracker, the Track Killer, and back to none. I feel like the Atomic livery goes insane on this vehicle. I really like that. I also have to say Fukaru and Jackal Racing also look really good. So does Atomic though, and I mean Vapid looks good too. Really all of them look good if I'm being completely honest. Chapal is also really nice. I feel like we gotta go for like Fukaru though. I feel like Fukaru is a solid pick. For this one, it looks so good in black, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but there's some black on the livery, so I don't really want to like just get rid of that, you know? So might have to go for, well, if we went for like a yellow. It's kind of McDonald's themed though a little bit, but I feel like it's not terrible looking. Or an orange. An orange might be kind of nice. What about a bright orange? We could also go for a different red. You know what? Candy red's not bad actually. Let's go candy red. It's kind of a nice little like highlight to it. I kind of dig it. The black secondary. Do we keep it? I'm thinking yes, or we go white. There's already a lot of black on the car. I'm kind of tempted to go ice white. Let's go ice white. Let's do it. Why not? Trim color on the interior. Does the nets on the sides. Let's do those in red. Let's do like a Torino red. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. For the roof, we can go for a sun strip, a light bar, a strip and light bar, rally lights, or strip and rally lights. The strip and rally lights, you know what? The sun strip's not actually bad. It doesn't fit poorly, that's for sure, but the lights cover it. Let's go for it though. Why not? I typically wouldn't go for something like that, but today I will. For the wings, we got a lot of different stuff we can do. We got the mid-level wing here. We have the loop battle wing. Interesting. The race SPL, the extreme downforce BGW, or the track performance wing. I kind of like the track performance wing. Let's go for that option. Kind of evens out the car sort of a little bit, like gives a little bit more to the rear end of the car. Race transmission, we'll go for that. Turbo tuning, let's go for that as well. For the wheels, these don't look very off-roady to me. I'm assuming because this thing is meant for like speed in a straight line off-road. But we're gonna have to switch up the wheels for sure. We're gonna go off-road category, 100% on that. It's just kind of a matter of what do we want to go for. You know what, the mudslingers honestly look so good on this. I'm gonna go for those. Let's do them in black, or do we want to go for like a white? We could go for a red too. Ooh, you know what, let's go for like a, oh man, I don't know how to match this up actually. Oh, we got candy red on the vehicle. Let's go candy red on the rims then. Let's do that. Tires are already bulletproof. Did I do that? Am I tripping? I guess I did. Atomic for the sponsor. Let's go. Why not? What else do we have here? No window tint or anything. That's pretty much all we can do to this vehicle, so fine by me, honestly. Let's take this thing outside and let's do a little sound test, and then of course we'll do a review on the vehicle as well. So let's see how she sounds. You know what? Honestly, it doesn't sound bad. It's kind of got a unique sound, I feel like. That turbo whistle is like crazy loud. It kind of sounds really good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually quite impressed with the sound of this vehicle overall. Like it sounds decent. It really does. It sounds pretty good. That might even be a unique sound. Like I'm not 100% sure, but that might just be a unique sound on a vehicle in GTA. Imagine that. That is crazy. Well, let's get into talking about the vehicle itself here. The Ratel, what an interesting thing to have in GTA now. Kind of a, I want to say this is like one of those like off-road drag racing like trucks. I want to say that that's what this thing is like based off of. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below actually if you guys know anything about this. I would be very interested to know more. I do read the comments, so let me know down below for sure. It seems like it's going to be very capable off-road. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. I also feel like it's going to be very fast off-road. It handles pretty good on-road. I got to give it to it. I mean, it feels really good actually. For a vehicle that's designed, obviously, I think, to go, you know, pretty much purely off-road, it handles itself pretty well on-road too. So good on the Vapid Ratel, I guess, for being good at pretty much everything, it seems like. Let's take it off-road. Let's go up this little path right here and see how she does. It's got some pretty good ground clearance. I know it's probably not exactly meant for doing sort of mountain climbing and like complicated like rock crawling stuff like that, but you know what, I feel like you can use this thing for pretty much anything. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't shy away from any sort of off-road challenge you have with the Vapid Ratel. It seems like it's going to be a very capable vehicle overall. I do like it a lot. I feel like the look of it is pretty cool. It's definitely a pretty aggressive like setup for sure. It is rear engined, which is kind of cool as well. So most of the weight will be on the rear of the vehicle, which that's pretty neat. So I gotta say, I do really like the look of this thing. The performance backs it up pretty nicely. The acceleration is awesome. The handling is great too, by the way. Like, just like sick actually. I'm very curious to know how it's gonna do, like for example down in the swamp. So we're actually just gonna take this thing down to the swamp and see if we can just go for a little high-speed cruise through the swamp. I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a breeze for the Ratel. Maybe I'll be wrong though. You never know. This water is slightly deep at points for sure, so we'll have to see how she does. But so far so good. It's handling the bumps quite well. I will say it does kind of lose its composure a little bit with the bumps. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like kind of like I said, it's not going to be meant for like super hardcore like rock crawling and like terrain like changes. I would say like elevation changes and stuff like that, but I could be totally wrong. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to handle like its suspension isn't very well set up for what I'm kind of doing with it right now. I feel like with that being said, it's not horrible for sure. It's definitely not the worst car for this, but yeah, I don't know if you guys just saw the flip over right there, but yeah, it definitely seems like it's not I don't know, something's just weird about it off-road, but I don't think it's a bad vehicle necessarily at all. I just don't think it's going to be meant for every type of off-roading. It's a pretty selective sort of off-road vehicle. Yeah, it's just not very stable. That's kind of the word that I'm looking for, I feel like. But yeah, not to say it's a bad vehicle at all. I think this is actually going to be a pretty fun one to have and online. I definitely think some people are going to get some good use out of it as well. So yeah, overall the Vapid Ratel, decent vehicle. Pretty happy with it overall. So that's pretty much it for all I have to say about the Vapid Ratel though, guys. Oh my god, we're going out of control. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the customization and the review. Of course, dislike if you didn't as well. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. I'm going to be covering everything to do with the DLC that's going to be coming out today and moving forward as well. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Peace.